And we are live in N.E.W. Mayhem in N.E.W. Castle. The US and Intercontinental tournaments will continue tonight. Plus the N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion, my broadcast partner Owen, will face up against his nemesis Red here tonight. I'm Max Radix. Owen, your comments, sir, about facing Red here, a prelude to Riot 9.
Well, yeah, of course, we knew the friendship that seemed to spout after that tag team match couldn't last long. And of course, it seems Adrian Goldman, keen to keep everyone on point with what's happening at Riot 9, has put me in a match against Red tonight. He finally gets that chance. That match he's been looking for even sooner than he thought.
Well, I know Red's been waiting for that match, that chance to get even, if you will, for putting him on the shelf for such a long time. We're going to see that one-on-one here tonight, which means main event Max will ride again here tonight at Mayhem. You know what they're doing.
It's not getting over, I'm telling you, it's not getting over.
Search your feelings, you know it to be true.
Well, regardless, I'm sure we're in for a night of excitement.
Yeah, it's going to be a great Mayhem. Newcastle is pumped up, 3,500 rabid fans sold out here tonight. We thank you once again for joining us live.
And well, what better way to kick things off? Words from the boss.
Yeah, we are going to kick things off, as you quite rightly say, Owen. And the CEO himself, Adrian Goldman, scheduled live here tonight.
I can only wonder what this is. Surely it's about this Sunday, but I can't think what. I mean, we got the N.E.W. title on the line, we've got tournaments going for the US and Intercontinental. The women's tag titles will be on the line. I mean, the women's title has been defended. I mean, there's only really the tag and the UK left that I can think of, but both of them have defeated opponents time and time again, which is what's kept them from facing anyone at Riot so far.
Well, Goldman has been known as a crazy scientist. He's known to come up with some pretty insane match stipulations to satisfy the answer to these complex questions, and here he is.
Yes, finally the boss is out here to get things rolling. And those answers will finally be put to rest.
Adrian Goldman in his house. The boss is here. Will he make it rain here tonight? Let's hear what the boss has to say. Well, there you go. Adrian Goldman with a bold statement for Riot 9. The Reaper will face a submission cell for the UK Championship, and once again, Owen, the boss has not stated who the Reaper will face.
Well, no, that's the second time in the row the Reaper has been put on the line. Well, his title has been put on the line by Adrian Goldman in a mystery match. He won the last one. I'm wondering if he's going to make it through this one. Of course, the Reaper claiming he doesn't care about that title, but showing great joy in keeping hold of that thing.
Well, yeah, the Reaper certainly won't be happy about yet another title defence. Has already complained to Adrian Goldman how unfair it is for him to be consistently in title matchups. Fall on deaf ears, it seems, for now at least. Well, we're going to kick things off here tonight at Mayhem after those words from the boss with the hottest women's division in professional wrestling today, and tonight it's going to be the Outlaws versus Xander Enterprises, and it's going to be Lisa Chase and Psycho Sonia versus Emma Xander and Akane Matsuda, and this should be one hell of a match, Owen.
Oh yeah, incredible, no doubt. And of course, the women's tag titles are on the line at Riot 9, as I mentioned earlier. That'll be the Scorpions trying to take those championships from True Force. But here tonight we're looking at the bottom two teams in the women's rankings, the women's tag rankings. And they are going head to head to see who can begin that climb.
Well, Owen, I mean, you're world champion. I've got to ask you this question. I mean, between these two teams, I mean, the Outlaws clearly have a lot more experience as a team. Lisa Chase and Psycho Sonia have been tagging for a while now. Of course, Emma Xander and Akane Matsuda are a relatively new team here in N.E.W. I mean, who do you think has the edge here in this tag team encounter?
Well, I always want to root for the Outlaws, but the problem is the women's division and the women's tag division as a result has been heating up so much recently. It's becoming harder and harder to call a clear favourite. I mean, Akane Matsuda is on fire at the moment. Well, Emma Xander is just coming into her own as a wrestler.
It's a very good point, Owen. I mean, Akane Matsuda has definitely hit a run of glorious form at the best possible time. For Xander Enterprises, I suppose you can't count out the factor of William Xander or O'Grady in this match either. You can only assume that Xander Enterprises will come in force here tonight in this tag team matchup. They generally do in these kind of circumstances, when the rules allow it. They generally do come in force, and that could spell a long night for the Outlaws.
And of course now as well, these women have gotten used to each other in that ring. Akane Matsuda is not the mystery she was when she entered N.E.W.
Well,
but likewise, Akane Matsuda has adjusted well to the N.E.W.
The mystery from the Orient, the Empress Akane Matsuda has fitted well into a role. But tonight she faces a veteran tag team, the Outlaws, Lisa Chase and Psycho Sonia. Lisa Chase 5'2", 125 pounds, and Psycho Sonia 5'3", 130 pounds. Both of these ladies from Blackpool, England. Lisa Chase a 3 times women's champion, Sonia a former women's champion in her own right.
And these two were a team before the tag team division was even created for the women.
That's a great point there. These really are one of the founding blocks of the tag team division here in N.E.W. The Outlaws are one of the reasons we have a tag team title in the women's tag division nowadays.
Some would argue those belts were almost solely created for the Outlaws. However, since that time, so many teams are cropping up out of the woodwork.
Well, I think it would be unfair to say that they were created for the Outlaws, Owen, but I think it would be also unfair to say that the Outlaws aren't one of the reasons why we have the belt in the first place.
Well, here's a new team that are looking to pit the Outlaws to the post this time around.
Yeah, Xander Enterprises. Change of staff for William Xander. He's accompanied here tonight by the big Irishman O'Grady, lingering in the back somewhere, we believe. William Xander accompanying his wife, and the Empress Akane Matsuda. Xander is 5'5", 138 pounds from Boston, Massachusetts in there. Matsuda is 5'2", 175 pounds from Kyoto, Japan, and is also a former women's champion in her own right here in the N.E.W. and the former EFW women's champion. So Matsuda.
It's interesting entrance from Xander Enterprises again. I mean, we used to see this with Zach Fuller, who wouldn't appear until the last moment. It seems they're trying that tactic again with the newcomer O'Grady.
Well, yeah, I wonder what O'Grady feels about being used in this way. That exact same tactic they used against Zach Fuller, and look what happened to him.
Well, yeah, I mean, no sign of Matsuda either.
Well, Matsuda has to be there, she's in the matchup.
Exactly.
It's not a mixed tag. Yeah, and there you are, yeah. Just slid in right there at the end, right at the last minute. Yeah, there you go. You see this unusual entrance once again being employed by Xander Enterprises. Akane Matsuda and Lisa Chase that started this match. Lisa Chase having none of that.
Yeah,
with that hard back elbow. Completely ignoring the psychological war games going on there, Owen. Just getting on with the task at hand.
Part of that veteranship. Oh, but Akane Matsuda there fighting back. Taking out the leg of Lisa Chase. Oh, leg drop. Going for it again.
Almost like a baseball slide leg drop, Owen.
Interesting change in the crowd opinion there.
Oh, middle rope. Goes the Empress for the body splash. Right across the chest of Chase. Akane Matsuda. A great start to this match of Atomic Bulldog there. Lisa Chase in all kinds of trouble early on.
Yeah, Lisa Chase getting the initial fight, but Akane Matsuda has quickly turned that around here.
Makes a tag.
Quick tag.
Emma Xander now the legal woman. Double team now by Xander Enterprises, as you quite rightly say. Middle rope backdrop.
Could work in their favour, making a quick tag so soon in the match.
Yeah, Emma Xander fresh and Lisa Chase in a world of her own, quite frankly. But Emma Xander can't waste any time here.
Oh, no.
She circles Lisa Chase 2 or 3 times there before deciding what to do with the former women's champion, 3-time women's champion. Oh, snap me, bridge. Oh, but
Chase reaching out for the ropes there.
Immediate bridge out there by Chase. That instinct of the 3-time women's champion there, just kicking in Owen.
Xander staying on top though, keeping a trap down on that mat. And it seems this Newcastle crowd here tonight are solely behind the Outlaws.
Well, yeah, the Outlaws have been firm favourites for quite some time here in the N.E.W. I mean, they've had mixed opinions as of late, but I've always said Xander Enterprises have a lot to prove on this so-called fight for right that they're on. That snaps suplex there by Emma Xander does not stop the tag. Psycho Sonia now the legal woman. Hard lariat there to Xander and a drop kick to follow up. Right to the sternum. Xander's rocked. Misses with the third clothesline. Xander's there with a scoop slam.
We're just holding that on there.
Tremendous strength by Xander. You've got to believe as well that tilt-a-whirl effect is going to disorientate her opponent. Xander there needed that high-impact manoeuvre against the fresh Sonya Irwin.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, on the outside, sweeping Chase off that ring apron. These fans don't like that one bit.
Taking advantage of this count now. You've got to wonder if this is some kind of influence of O'Grady's entrance into the group. These dirtier tactics. O'Grady is a bit of a brawler.
Well, yeah, I mean, Lisa Chase just hitting anything that moves.
Yeah, Chase.
Oh,
retaliating. Psycho Sonya back in the ring. Now has the advantage.
Yeah, after the leg drop over the neck by Chase. Psycho Sonya there with the
arm trap.
Big neck breaker. Sonya has changed momentum.
This crowd have come alive. Xander does not know where she is.
Backbreaker.
Going for the Sonya statement.
Yeah, there it is. Yes, there it is. Sonya staying too close to the ropes. Shatoka calls a break in the submission. Good call by the referee. This match continues. Sonya though in complete control goes for another neck breaker on Xander. Focusing on that head, clearly trying to get that Sonya statement locked in again. That blind tag made to Kakane Mitsuda, going to be the fresh lady here in. Oh, misses with a drop kick. Well dodged there by Psycho Sonya.
Oh, but a Meteora there stops any offense Akane Matsuda had planned.
The double knees to the head. Works as well the day it was invented. So those big elbows to the head, by the way. Nothing pretty about that, but it's efficient. Psycho Sonya. Hard strikes to the Empress.
Ropes.
Oh, Lufes press. Right hands to the head of Matsuda.
Ferocious move from Psycho Sonya there. Oh, but Akane Matsuda just a little bit quicker, reversing the whip there.
Yeah, Akane Matsuda.
Fast in the wrong corner.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there you go. Big suplex there by Matsuda. Well controlled on the ring apron. Psycho Sonya perhaps out of instinct alone.
Matsuda
involving
Lisa Chase now.
Absolute carnage suplex over the top rope. Brought in the hard way. Lisa Chase, not even a legal woman here. Akane Matsuda just with cheap shots on the three-time women's champion. These two ladies have already had a pasto in. Akane Matsuda has clearly got a long memory here in the N.E.W.
Crowd are not happy about this. Oh!
What a T-bone suplex there.
Huge T-bone. Could have very well put an end to Lisa Chase, but she's not the legal woman. That woman is.
No, Psycho Sonya there, flying in.
Saving her tag team partner from any more damage she may have.
A hard lariat to the back of the head. As an all Sonya needed. Now back in control. Oh, and a hard slap there to Akane Matsuda. Oh, wait a minute.
Slapping some respect into her.
The insane Sonya looking to fly.
Frog splash.
Beautiful frog splash. Superbly delivered. What a maneuver.
As the arms trapped again.
Net breaker. That is all she wrote, surely, for Akane Matsuda.
Not done there. Oh, but wait. Matsuda
what a counter.
Again reversing.
What a counter. Oh, what a shot.
And Sonya's been in there for a long, long time. So has Matsuda.
Knee to the sternum of Sonya. Oh, armbar.
Very close to the ropes, though. Yes,
very close. Yes, there you go. Shatoba tells her to break the hold again. Good refereeing by our senior official. That's the third submission in this match at least that I've seen breaking by the rope tonight, Erwin, in this match. But what a match.
Of course, Sonya now in the wrong corner, though. Xander Enterprises looking to take control.
Yeah, fresh woman here, Emma Xander.
We're looking for that double backdrop again.
Yeah, this is not good news for Psycho Sonya. And it connects. That double backdrop, Emma Xander now fresh and the legal woman. After that blind tag, Akane Matsuda took a lot of damage. But Emma Xander now in the fight for Xander Enterprises. Oh!
Michinoku driver.
One of your favourites, Erwin.
Could put an end on this match, but no. Xander wanting to continue here.
Yeah, that's the second time I've seen this happen. Both teams now with clear winning opportunities have continued this matchup.
Oh, again, I think they know. Oh wait, hang on, what are we seeing here?
Oh my word!
Elbow drop power bomb
from the middle rope. Chase is in. Not going to be enough. Oh!
Sonya kicking out.
My word, what a kick out by Psycho Sonya.
Matsuda not happy with that. Tries again.
Oh, the second time did it. Akane Matsuda got the blind tag and did the herself. My word, what a match.
What a match to kick off Mayhem here tonight. You can tell Riot is fast approaching. Xander Enterprises pulling everything out of the bag there to get a victory. That Michinoku driver there I thought was surely the end, but no, that powerbomb elbow drop. Great matchup.
Well, what does it say when we said it? We said it at the start of this match, what a run of form Nakane Mitsuda has been on as of late, and that has paid dividend here tonight for Xander Enterprises. And you're right, that is a big win, a huge win for Xander Enterprises. They have just beaten the most experienced women's team in N.E.W. today. That's huge.
That is huge indeed. The future of Xander Enterprises looking bright tonight. But the action continues here.
Oh, you're telling me this could be, I think, a cracker. Hannibal Jacobs, Franco,
and Alex Crom,
the German suplex machine.
The battle of the suplexes, and Hannibal Jacobs seems once again to have found himself written into this story. It could perhaps become a trio. This insane war that's been going on between Franco and Alex Crom for most of N.E.W's history. Hannibal Jacobs, as of late, in this hunt to climb the N.E.W. rankings once again, now finds himself in a triple threat table match.
How many times has Hannibal Jacobs been the wild card? How many times has he been the fly in the ointment to a so-called dream match and made it better? This is what Hannibal Jacobs does, and he's a two-time N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion, Owen. He knows what he's doing.
He is an incredible athlete. There is no doubt about that. He deserves to be in amongst this chaos that we are about to witness. And well, he's coming out first.
Speaking of chaos, this is a man who has made a career from chaos. Hannibal Jacobs, 6'2", 355 pounds, from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Of course, a former TV champion, as I've already stated, the former two-time N.E.W. World Heavyweight Champion.
Wearing his battle armour.
Oh yeah, his Flash Gordon inspired entrance, Owen. Much loved here in the N.E.W. for his quirkiness, but he can get the job done.
Well, that's it. He's one of those, he can wear what he likes because he can wrestle. He can get victories, as his record has proven. 3 title runs under his belt.
Don't underestimate him, ladies and gentlemen. Don't make fun of him. He really is the real deal. Hannibal Jacobs is here to fight.
Quite an extravagant entrance we have. For quite an extravagant man.
Love that beard.
It's one hell of a beard. What a match this could be. What a match they've got to follow that incredible tag team match we just witnessed.
Yeah, the ladies once again in the N.E.W. telling the men to follow that. What a match to kick off Mayhem. What a match this could be. A table matchup between 3 of the toughest men in N.E.W. today and 3 potential world champions, in my eyes, Owen.
And if I remember correctly, I believe Hannibal Jacobs won that last match. That last triple threat.
Well, if I remember correctly, Owen, you faced Hannibal Jacobs for the N.E.W. title at least once in your career before.
He is tough, if that is what you're about to ask me.
I know he's tough, but the question I'm asking you is, have you faced the likes of Franco and Alex Crom in a title situation before?
Not in a title situation, no. Franco and I have had troubles in the past. Of course, that's all water under the bridge now.
My question to you then is, Owen, does that give those 2 young men, those 2 studs, an edge?
Perhaps having never held the gold will spur them on here tonight. Of course, they have held gold in other rankings.
Oh, you're telling me? I mean, this young man one of the most decorated amateur wrestlers in N.E.W. today. He's right up there with the best, ladies and gentlemen. Franco, 6 foot, 248 pounds, Beverly Hills, California, a proud member of the crew. And get this, already in his career, he's a 3-time TV champion, former Intercontinental champion, former tag team champion, of course, with his tag team partner, the Russian Bear, Yuri, when they were calling themselves the Authority. Of course, they left those dudes and stayed together, and now they call themselves the Crew. But what a hell of a tag team they have been.
867 days in the business. What a storied accolade they have made so far.
And here he is, Ich bin ein Berlin, the German suplex machine. It's Alex Krom, 5'11", 260, from Berlin, Germany. Of course, a great intercontinental champion. His only title to date here in N.E.W.
I wouldn't be surprised if any of these men could make it to the top of that mountain. Astounding athletes. But again, Franco and Alex Krom have pure hatred for each other.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, Franco and Alex Krom do have a long-standing rivalry here in the N.E.W. now. Is that an advantage or a disadvantage for Hannibal Jacobs, who's a veteran here? I mean, you could maybe try and turn those two against each other, and I don't think it would take that much. But what about if they just kind of try and ignore Jacobs and have their own match? I mean, where does that leave Jacobs then? Does he try and insert himself into their rivalry and get himself hurt, or does he play his own game and hope for the best?
Well, that's the thing. I don't think Hannibal Jacobs is one to let his opponents wear each other down. He has to feel like he's worked for that victory, and therefore will interject himself where he feels necessary. This one is about to kick off. Of course, it finishes when someone comes crashing through a table.
Yeah, this one's going to get ugly. As I said at the start, this matchup, my word, well, a spine buster there. Tremendous strength by Franco onto Jacobs early on this matchup. Krom, yes, the suplex machine already going for the pine. In the corner of the table goes, and this matchup is not even a minute old.
Alex Krom,
oh,
the first one to meet with the table though.
Ironically, after he's the one who brought that table into the ring, my word, by the chop there by Jacobs.
Franco now already introducing the second table. This has got vicious fast.
Yeah, these three men, aggressive in their styles, all three. These men want to be N.E.W. World Champion again.
Oh, bodies colliding. Oh, Hannibal Jacobs with a huge fist to the head.
This is just hunger, Erwin. This is what your title means to these men. They're just willing to do pretty much anything to each other to just climb those rankings, to make that statement.
Huge splash from
to get
Franco.
One step closer to a title shot.
Oh,
off.
Table did not give, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I mean, that insane speed and strength by Franco. That table not quite ready to give, of course. Fresh into the ring, might be the only thing that saved Alex Krom. Now Jacobs and Franco here duking it out, and
it certainly weakened it, and Franco now,
yeah, at the mercy of Hannibal Jacobs. What a chop there, again, right across the chest on that table. Alex Krom meets the hands of Jacobs.
Death Valley driver right onto the table.
Spine first on the wood.
Vicious kick to the back of the head. Krom is in trouble here.
Seeing stars, and that's if he's lucky. Hits the table. Krom goes. Hannibal Jacobs now on the attack, and another chop. That table in the corner surely now getting weak after the multiple attacks here by
Franco
Jacobs.
setting up the other one.
Franco and Krom. Jacobs in firm control of this matchup so far, I would say. Oh my word, what a lariat there by Krom.
Right into Franco.
Suplex there. Almost right, a converted Russian leg sweeper suplex. It was a great manoeuvre there by Franco. High impact, and certainly moved caught through takedown there.
Dangerously close to that other table. Hannibal Jacobs enjoying the action a little too much there. Forgot he was involved. However, coming bounding back. Clothesline into the corner. Crom has hold of Jacobs though.
Yeah, Jacobs is known to go into his own world from time to time. It's hurt him in the past. Alex Crom taking advantage there with that big shoulder, and now Franco over the shoulders.
Another shoulder block, but that table still did not give.
And another kick to the spine, Owen. Alex Crom now on the middle rope, looking for trouble. Franco getting up and in no man's land. Oh, misses with a big shoulder. Franco sidesteps Alex Crom. Needs to capitalize. No.
Oh wait, knee to the head.
Counter.
Jacobs now back in.
Oh, drop kick. Freeman now all tussling for ground here. Off. Double axe handle. Jacobs in there. Franco there momentarily teaming up on Alex Crom. That German suplex ends that alliance in a hurry.
Franco now trying to break the wind out of Crom. Jacobs interjecting himself again.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, guillotine. The veteran, Hannibal Jacobs, the powerhouse, the dominant force in this matchup, now manhandling the suplex machine, Alex Crom.
There have been moments where Hannibal Jacobs has been out of play, but for the most part, what a catch!
Fall away slam there with authority.
He has been in control for the most part of this match. There is no doubt about that. Hannibal Jacobs with a strong performance here tonight.
Spinebuster, double A, shades of All Anderson. My God, what a spinebuster that was.
Franco's back in, meets the table once again.
Into the corner, he goes for another chop. The Nature Boy would be proud. The welts on the chest of Franco.
Now
play for the world to see. Oh my word.
That table blocking the vision though, did not see Alex Crom come in. Now Jacobs, oh wait, powering back.
Oh no, this isn't good.
Throws Crom into the table.
Yet
another chop.
Weakening the other table now. The original one put back in its original corner.
But Franco caught off guard here. Jacobs with a steady whip. But wait, Franco
right back into the weakened table.
Chop of his own.
How many chops has that table took, Owen? How many chops will it take?
Seem to have seen more chops here tonight than suplexes.
That was a suplex. Inverted front there, facing. Face was there
into that table. Crom though,
backdrop. What a suplex there by Alex Crom. The German suplex machine living up to his name there.
Going straight to his nemesis Franco. Into the fresher of the two tables.
No surprise there.
Another shoulder barge.
You gotta believe if that was in the other table, that would have been the end of this match.
Yeah, surely. That table can't take much more. What a super kick to the back of the head.
Sweet Jesus, what a shot right to the back of the skull of Hannibal Jacobs.
Music.
The German, with that sinister super kick, has taken control.
Has that table set up, but it's allowed a bit of time for Hannibal Jacobs to recover from that brutal kick. Spinebuster through the spine.
Spine to the spine indeed. Hannibal Jacobs, kooky wigs and all, climbs the rankings. And the veteran showing he's got plenty of gas left in the tank tonight here at Mayhem, Owen.
Absolutely incredible performance there by Hannibal Jacobs.
What a triple threat. Tremendous effort by all three men. But in the end, Hannibal Jacobs, who was the dominant force in my opinion, Owen, throughout that entire matchup, gets a victory here tonight.
Yeah, definitely the more focused of the three. Not forgetting at any point there was another man in that ring. What walks out of here victorious tonight, or struts out of here as the case may be.
Well, Jacobs, no stranger to a show, and no stranger to a celebration either, and what a victory over two studs in Franco and Alex from here tonight. Hannibal Jacobs climbing the rankings here with firm sights on your World Championship, Erwin.
Well, there's a bit of a way to go yet for him. Nevertheless, impressive performance here tonight. Well, our Intercontinental Tournament continues. The winner of this match will face Rick Weaver, who was the winner of the last match. Will we see another Gangster versus Rick Weaver tale? Or will someone else come out victorious in this match?
Oh, well, as we like to say here in N.E.W, only time will tell in Mayhem. We have an elimination falls count anywhere matchup, i.e. chaos here tonight. It will be the Gangster, Charlie Paradev, Louis Richardson and Yuri in a fatal four-way elimination FCA here.
This is going to be brutal.
In the Intercontinental rankings, it's going to be one hell of a matchup. I mean, I'm going to put you on the spot here, Erwin, and I don't want an on the fence answer. I want a firm response. Who do you think's going to win this match?
Dear God, that's a tough one. I'm going to say Louis Richardson, based on his experience in the US rankings.
Was it 5, 6 US?
6 US titles.
Yeah, 6 United States Championships. That is a tremendous record. You know what? I've got a good feeling about Charlie Braddock. And there you go.
Braddock, perhaps the underdog in this matchup. We haven't seen much of him since the Enforcers split.
That's very true. But when he puts his mind to it, he's as tough as they come. Speaking of which, the Gangster, proud member of the Hit Squad, knows a thing or two about chaos, let me tell you. 6'3", 299, Brooklyn, New York, former TV champion.
Yeah, the Hit Squad still yet to taste that tag team gold, but that shot for the Intercontinental title is something the Gangster has been trying for some time now. Starting to make a bit of headway here. Has a big chance tonight.
Well, could you imagine what that would do to the Gangster's CV here in the N.E.W? I mean, it would help him with future title opportunities. It might even help him as a tag team because of his extra notoriety as a multiple-time champion. Wow, Charlie Braddock, the elusive Charlie Braddock, the former Enforcer. I believe one of the meanest, toughest, sadistic individuals ever to grace an N.E.W ring. 5'10", 310 from Bismarck, North Dakota, former Intercontinental champion in his own right. I mean, Charlie Braddock can get it done.
Well, that's it. He has been to the top before. He has held that gold, so he knows what it means to defend it. That may give him an advantage here against the opposition.
For what we've seen of Charlie Braddock ever since he's left the Enforcers, he's got, dare we say, even more dangerous, and that is very bad news for the other men in this fatal four-way here tonight, in my opinion.
Again, I always said it. The Enforcers were great athletes. It was all about the attitude. Charlie Braddock seems to have kept the attitude.
Charlie Braddock always had the attitude. Yuri, the Russian Bear, awakens. 5'11", 232 from Moscow, Russia. Proud member of the crew. And of course he's a former two-time United States champion in his own right, Erwin, and a former tag team champion with the Authority, along with Franco, who is unsuccessful earlier here tonight. Will it be better news for Yuri?
well. Again, Yuri, we haven't seen get a lot of opportunities in his singles career. Has a big one here tonight. Could advance to face Rick Weaver, but has to essentially have 3 opponents eliminated. Not necessarily by his hands, but he'll have to do at least one.
I mean, Rick Weaver must be really happy about this matchup, because this is going to be a grueling affair against 4 of the toughest guys in this division right now. Louis Richardson, the most decorated man in this division right now, 5'8", 206 pounds, from Toronto, Canada originally, cruiserweight champion, former 6-time United States champion, former tag team champion, again with the Authority. And I believe your stat monkeys have an interesting one here, Erwin. What was his longest reign?
Well, no, his full reign, 193 days. Of course, that was basically the days that amassed the rivalry between him and Blaze, essentially.
That's crazy.
93 days. Those two fought over that title in one way or another.
And there you go, a legacy was born for that man.
And the question,
excuse me, not that man,
will now
for that
begin to be answered. Which one of these 4 will face Rick Weaver? Half an hour on the clock just in case.
Here we go.
Gangster and Charlie Braddock starting off strong here.
Yeah, Braddock with that patented neck wrench there on Richardson. Snapped me a takedown by the Gangster. Throwing Franco right over the top rope aggressively, going right to the outside, going right into the Gangster's playground. It's Extreme Rules, of course, false count anywhere, so this is perfectly legal. I.e. a long night for night.
Charlie Braddock with a sit-out powerbomb there on Louis Richardson.
Well, imagine if Charlie Braddock eliminated Richardson early in this match.
A powerbomb of his own from Yuri.
Word on the outside there to the Gangster.
So many powerbombs going on here.
Powerbombs everywhere, another drop to drink.
I mean,
almost another net wrench there by Yuri Owen.
I would say Louis Richardson is almost the odd one out here. I mean, these other 3, they're powerhouses. Louis Richardson is a technical wrestler.
That's a good point. But saying that, I mean, he's a thoroughbred Richardson. I think he can adapt to any situation. I mean, he's going hand to hand there with Charlie Braddock, who's one of the best brawlers in the business.
Well, Richardson trained in the dungeon.
Oh, wait a minute, here we go. Oh, my word, what a knee breaker there by the Gangster onto Yuri on the outside. The battle continues on those wafer-thin mats, and right now the Gangster laying waste.
Well, Charlie
Yuri.
Braddock's just joined them. Clothesline to the outside.
Stomp on the bear by the Gangster.
Oh wait, DDT!
Planning DDT on that mat.
But Richardson took his eyes off Braddock for a moment.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is false count anywhere. All of this is perfectly legal here tonight. And that could just back King Osuin.
Oh, what a clothesline from Louis Richardson. Out on that steel. Running straight back to the Gangster.
Oh, wait a
for
minute.
a neck breaker.
Swinging neck breaker by Richardson. The Stallion strikes.
Leg drop.
Right across the chest of the Gangster.
Yuri going for a spinning uppercut there. Caught off guard. Wait, no.
Oh, there we are.
Arm drag and an STO.
Finally taking Braddock down.
Louis Richardson focused on the Gangster for the moment, sending his face into that turnbuckle post.
Well, yeah, this is a brawl. So right now you would eliminate the brawlers, so that's a sound tactic, weakening the Gangster.
Richardson back on Braddock with a reverse DDT.
Word.
Leg
and
drop.
another leg drop. And leg drops everywhere. Yuri now.
Yuri picking up a head of steam.
It's raining leg drops.
Oh, Crucifix going for a pin. Shitopa having to do a bit of running.
Grossly out of position there.
My word.
I think that was a 2 at least if Mike Shitopa was just a little bit closer to the action, but of course health and safety dictates the senior official must keep himself out of harm's way.
Health and safety or not, I think he does the right idea. 4 men going at it on the outside here. Oh! Lifting European uppercut. Louis Richardson did not expect that in amongst this carnage.
Tremendous force there by Yuri.
Threw a man into the air before taking his jaw off.
Russian there, tremendous strength gut wrench there.
Charlie Braddock has taken advantage there, but has gone to the gangster momentarily. Oof, boot to the face. Oh, Yuri was waiting for him, but Louis Richardson getting involved once again. But these guys forgotten it's elimination. Oh wait, Charlie Braddock rolled over, Yuri going for a powerbomb. Sunset flipped him, only got a 1. Oh, Bulldog. He also received that. Richardson, the only one standing. Oh wait, Braddock's back up. Oh, slams Louis Richardson into the barricade. The action is non-stop here tonight.
Look, it's gruesome. Fatal four-way.
Oh, bump handle, neck breaker.
Elimination, false count anywhere. Shatopa's down here. Braddock on the pin to Yuri. Kick out. Just 2.9 there for the bear. Off. God. Shot there by Richardson to the gangster.
Yeah, and then creating some distance and going to the down Yuri. Oh. Driving his face into the post twice.
Yuri now. Second man in short succession to feel the back of that post by the hands of Richardson.
Back of Braddock.
Richardson's on the rampage here.
He really is.
The 6-time United States champion is determined. Absolutely determined to hold gold
the gangster
again.
getting up. Dear God, no, no, no. Pile driver on the
outside. Sweet Jesus, what a pile driver.
Oh, what an uppercut.
Split the skull in half of the gangster.
Yeah, I think I see blood on the gangster's forehead there. Oh, another lifting European uppercut.
Good God. Absolute sheer aggression in this matchup here tonight.
Oh, and look at Braddock, ready to pick up the pieces. Pile driver again. Going for the pin, but so is Yuri. Shatopa going for Braddock's first. No! Richardson kicking out. But the gangster does not.
Yeah, I think the gangster was knocked out by that final shot. Almost by Yuri, at least knocked senseless.
Yeah,
certainly winded.
To that 3
Very
count.
slow. Walk back up the ramp there by the gangster at the hands of Yuri, being escorted back by his security. We are down to 3.
A little over 24 minutes remain. Leg drop by Yuri.
Well, what happens if there's more than one man left at the end?
Well, I guess they all go against Rick Weaver, but who really knows? That'll be left to the decisions of Adrian Goldman.
Oh, wouldn't that be unfair on Weaver? You know, Magnum Opus would argue it that way.
Oh, I wouldn't mind. Oh, after the show these guys are putting on. Yeah, Louis Richardson knocked down by Charlie Braddock.
Yeah, Braddock there, not taking the high road. After Richard perhaps outclassing the other men there. Braddock going to back to what he knows, brawling.
Oh, hell no. Richardson breaking free. Using Braddock's own momentum, but crossbody has him pinned. No, kick out. Yuri
Close.
Quick onto Richardson, snap suplex. Absolute brutality here tonight.
Absolute chaos at Mayhem. Newcastle's gonna show his rabid fans.
It's incredible, it feels so fast paced, but we are coming up on the end of the first hour here. Oh, what a toss! Louis Richardson just crumpled on the outside. German suplex from Charlie Braddock.
Almost like a net wrench DDT. Or suplex by Franco. Didn't get to capitalise after that. Richardson already injured because Charlie Braddock took
full advantage of that opportunity to strike.
This match left the ring a good 8 minutes ago.
There's false count anyway. I mean, there's nothing Shatopa can do about this. It's perfectly legal.
Well, yeah, that's part of the game. Oh, Charlie Braddock breaking free here.
No. DDT on Richardson. What a DDT by Braddock.
And as Richardson is out of shot, he goes to work on Yuri. But there you see the stamina starting to set in as we're approaching the 10-minute mark on this match.
Beautifully executed German suplex. So Franco, if he was here, would have appreciated that, despite the fact it was on his tag team partner.
Braddock again going for a sunset flip here.
Shatopa this time in perfect position. No.
Only a 2. Richardson straight back into the fray here, but Braddock ready and waiting.
Oh my words!
Landing him right on his head.
Sweet Jesus, what a suplex.
Richardson out of it. Perhaps Braddock should have gone for a pin there, but instead focusing on Yuri, perhaps thinking he is going to take some more beating. Knee to the head.
The T-bone by Braddock has just simply annihilated Louis Richardson, and is now trying to decimate the Russian bear. And then this thing.
Package
pile driver. That could be all. Oh no, Richardson's back up.
Yeah, not allowing. Oh wait.
Braddock
still allowing Braddock to make that pin.
Changes his mind. Louis Richardson letting Braddock know he's not done in this matchup. Amazingly, with fight left in him.
I think Richardson wants it to be down to him and Yuri, by the looks of it.
Well, yeah, Richardson relishes fighting that young talent.
But hang on, he sees that Yuri's got up. Perhaps his plans have changed.
Perhaps he sees Yuri as his main threat in this matchup.
Oh, throws him into the barricade.
Again, tossing to the mat. Now Braddock and Yuri in the same kind of space here at the hands of Louis Richardson.
Oh no, not again. This time to Yuri. Another pile driver on the outside, but Braddock with a
massive lariat.
Oh my word, could bin both of them right there. But chooses to try and inflict some more damage to Louis Richardson, trying to crack a rib here.
Was that a mistake by Charlie Braddock? Is this a mistake by Charlie Braddock? Should he have gone for the pin? You see Yuri starting to stir here. He's still on the attack of Richardson, after you quite rightly say, Erwin trying to break that rib of the 6-time United States champion. Torture rack here by Braddock. Oh, neck breaker.
Yuri now looking at Lou Richardson, drops a knee on him.
Not going to help Richardson's case one bit.
Caught Braddock.
Oh my word, what a suplex. I think Braddock landed into the barrier there. Legs onto steel.
What a match. What a series of matches we've seen here tonight. Breaker.
Wait a minute, going for a gut wrench here, it looks
like.
Gut wrench suplex.
Wait, holding on.
What athleticism there by Yuri. Or surely not. Just missing the stairs.
Very close to those stairs. Nearly hurt himself in that one.
Dear Lord. Just missing the barrier.
But look at this. As soon as he got to his knees, Louis Richardson with a pedigree.
What a pedigree by Yuri. And then he can pick off Braddock after this. 2. Yes.
It's down to Louis Richardson and Charlie Braddock.
What a stroke of genius here. This is why he's a multi-time champion, Owen.
Very, very methodical is Louis Richardson.
Very opportunistic is Louis Richardson. Charlie Braddock firing back, that punch to the gut there.
Oh, look at this. Handle, breaker.
Did you hear that?
Richardson colliding with those steel steps.
Such violence and carnage. What else would you expect at Mayhem?
Oh wait, Braddock went to kick to the gut. Louis Richardson reversing there.
So many reversals, so little time.
My word.
Louis Richardson now back on the attack with that kick to the sternum. Right back on the attack to Charlie Braddock.
This match has been
into the
insane.
barrier. Tremendous matchup, Owen. You're absolutely right. 70 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock nearest, damn it.
DDT.
On that wafer thin mat, and I think, oh yes, there it is. Charlie Braddock is indeed busted wide open. Oh,
The third person that Louis Richardson has busted open in this matchup. Oh, he is bust bad. That blood is starting to flow.
well, you almost knew there would be blood between these two hard-hitting individuals, and Louis Richardson has proven every single one of you right. What a matchup this has been. Off.
Not
Tap
over
into
yet,
the
but it's
spine.
not looking good for Braddock.
No, it is not. Charlie Braddock
Oh,
starting to feel a rough here.
oh wait, hang on.
Oh,
Braddock moving quickly there.
hard
Boot
right,
to the
hard
gut.
kick. Needs a manoeuvre. Needs to hit this. Oh no,
Small
no, no.
package
Oh.
pile driver.
Connected in a big way on that wafer thin match at top, a slightly out of position but down. 2. Yes!
It's over, Braddock.
Charlie Braddock from nowhere with that sit-out pile driver has done it. What a victory for the elusive, for the aggressive, for the former enforcer, Charlie Braddock.
Of course, that means that he goes on to face Rick Weaver.
What a matchup that should be. But what a victory here tonight for Braddock, Owen. Some call him the underdog. You see him there busted wide open, blood and all. He's won this one.
Yeah, that blood
What a
came
victory for
pouring,
Braddock.
but incredible victory.
You have to ask yourself, how good of a news is that for Rick Weaver? How injured is Braddock?
That is a very, very good question. One we will find out when he faces Rick Weaver, who went through a similar match himself, in fairness, but has a little bit longer to repair. Well, the next matchup we are about to see is for the women's rankings. They're starting at the bottom again because, of course, Kane Matsuda was unsuccessful trying to take that title from Sonia Jackson. So the search begins again.
Yeah, so tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you will see an Extreme Rules matchup, as all the ranking matches are. Cole Albert Clemens versus the Fox here tonight, and that should be one hell of a match. Both these ladies, of course, former women's champion there in their own right. I mean, it's going to. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait. Well, as if we need to see this guy here ever again.
Yeah, it's Troy Webster.
He lost his match against Zach Fuller in the US tournament.
Yes, and Zach Fuller, of course, was pretty cocky about that, and Webster did not like that one bit. He's interrupted the card once again, Webster. No shortage of an ego on this young man.
And Troy Webster with a massive statement of intent there for Zach Fuller. He is coming for him, Erwin. He is coming for revenge.
Wants a title around that waist, and it seems Zach Fuller is the way he's going to try and get it. Well, I don't think he's succeeded so far. Zach Fuller, of course, pulling off an impeccable victory to continue in that US tournament, and of course we're going to see the match to see who faces Joe Freeman in that tournament here tonight.
Well, Webster can call it title hunting all he wants, but we both know it's about revenge, Erwin. He just wants Fuller's ass in a match, and he doesn't particularly care how he gets it.
Oh, no doubt.
Tell you, their confrontation is going to be off the charts, but so should this one, ladies and gentlemen. What an Extreme Rules matchup we have next between Cole Albert Clemens versus the Fox, two former women's champion going to the Extreme here tonight.
This should be incredible. Of course, Cole Albert Clemens, the woman who walks alone. Fox, part of Foxy Valentines, who are out of the tag title picture for now. Hoping to get some footage in the single rankings here.
You have to wonder if Nancy Valentine will be in Fox's corner tonight, Erwin, considering they're out of the tag team rankings at the moment. Or at least out of contention for the title at the moment.
I imagine we'll have to wait and see to find the answer to that one. With it being Extreme Rules, I know Fox is probably going to be the first to try and utilise some weaponry here. Cole Albert Clemens is a weapon.
Yeah, CSC is a weapon of mild destruction in their own right.
I can imagine if her and Diana Simmons ever decided to team up. True force, but of course Cole Albert Clemens not wanting any of the tag team division, wants to stay solo, wants to get that women's belt back.
She wants to join the three-time women's champion club. Cole Albert Clemens, 6'8", 274 pounds, from Manchester, England, former two-time women's champion, wants to join that elusive list there, that illustrious list, Erwin.
The three-time wonders.
Very, very short list indeed here in N.E.W, and Cole Albert Clemens would do just about anything within her power, her considerable power, to achieve that goal.
Yeah, none of the three-time women's champions have yet to break that barrier. Cole Albert Clemens wanting to join them. But, well, this could be a tough roadblock, as much as she isn't liked here by the N.E.W fans. Fox has talent in that ring.
Oh, absolutely. Proud member of Foxy Valentine. First ever dual women's champion here in the N.E.W. She's got moves in more ways than one. We welcome the Fox, 5'5", 132 pounds, from Pawtucket, Rhode Island originally. Former women's tag team champion, former women's champion, held both those titles at the same time, Erwin. And I believe your stat monkeys as well have got a good one here for the Fox here.
Well, again, that women's run, 54 days. Cole Albert Clemens, however, 84 days, does beat her in that, holding that title. But of course, as you said, Fox is the only women's dual champion in N.E.W history.
Something that no one can ever take away from this very talented young lady, as she still is so young. So much more still to give here for this talent.
Again, the fans not particularly behind either of these. Could be very interesting to see their response once the match actually kicks off.
Just think about this. Cole Albert Clemens is desperately trying to become a 3-time women's champion, but the Fox is already a 2-time women's champion if you include her run in EFW. Oh! Starting
off with that pure strength.
Well, the power advantage is going to CAC. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Just tossing her across the ring and that leg breaker to follow. Oh, just there you go, that power again. Just shoving her club across the back.
Fox may have forgotten how tough Albert Clemens can be in that ring.
Snap me a takedown there to the Fox. Because that patented net wrench. Shades of GBA. Tossing the Fox down, misses that kick to the back though, rolls out the way. Great instinct there by the Fox, but needs to capitalise. Dances around CAC, but finally CAC capitalises into the corner and a massive blow. Oh, blocks a kick though. Elbow.
This wheelbarrow stunner.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful manoeuvre there by the Fox.
That took call that put Clemens by surprise. Making her way back in the ring quickly though. Fox caught off guard. Too busy taunting the fans.
Tremendous lariat there by CAC and a net breaker response there from the Fox, and a hurricane rather the speed of the Fox shining through there against CAC. And is that her chance, Owen? Is that her best chance against Cole Albert Clemens?
Well, no, her best chance lays under that ring, and she realises that. Has to act fast though. Not fast enough.
Oh,
the sledgehammer was dropped, and now Alice Young, Fox, sorry, may find herself dropped.
Get that backbreaker there by Cole Albert Clemens, right across the spine of the Fox.
Oh, more work on that back there.
Picking up Fox on the outside, and oh, I thought it was going to run her into the guardrail, but decides to push her up that steel ramp instead, and Cole Albert Clemens may have bad intentions in this Extreme Rules matchup. Pins and submissions have to go inside the ring, Erwin, but doesn't mean you can't do that damage on the outside.
Yeah, it is not false count anywhere, but there is no count out, which does not stop these two from going anywhere in this building. It just means they have to return to that ring at some point. You saw what calamity that created in that table match between Troy Webster, who was just out here, and Zach Fuller. So that doesn't happen between these two. It seems to have re-entered the ring. The
sheer carnage of those two men wasn't a match, it was just a shoot fight. And Cole Albert Clemens is certainly capable of that kind of aggression. We know that much from her storied career here in N.E.W. The Fox in trouble here, but fighting back valiantly. That shot to the ribs there.
Oh wait, another wheelbarrow stunner.
That patented wheelbarrow stunner now by the Fox.
Clemens again rolling to the outside.
Becoming a trademark counter for this former champion.
Fox not awaiting the crowd there. Oh, missed.
Oh, yeah, missed with that huge blow there to the back. Clemens sensed it.
Oh.
Coming. Oh, my word. On the scoop up, brushes those stairs. And that massive backbreaker on the way down. Crunching the spine of the Fox. God.
This could get dangerous. Oh, wait. Fox managing to get the advantage there.
Again, that speed shining through from the Fox, but she can't be 100% after those shots on the outside. Hurricane round there, gaining a bit of momentum on CAC. Kick to the back of the neck. Atomic Bulldog.
Yeah, trying to use that speed against her now. Going for a pin may not be enough.
No, nowhere near enough. Bridges out just after one. It's Clemens.
Kick to the shoulder, barely budged her there.
I think she failed to connect as she would have liked if either of those two kicks there. Cole Albert Clemens has capitalised. An arm drag over the top rope, rolling the hard way. And the 6'8" monster now. On the shoulders goes Fox. Oh, my words.
What a huge body slam.
Tremendous strength and speed and aggression. And that is why she has 2 women's championships, and it soon could be 3.
Looking to end things here. Samoan drop.
Shades of Haku and The Rock.
Going for a pin now.
1, 2. No!
Somehow.
My word, what a kick out. How close could you get?
I can't actually believe that Fox kicked out of that body slam, followed up by that Samoan drop. Well, what has she got left against Cole Albert Clemens
Half
here?
an inch away, Owen. Cole Albert Clemens incensed. Guillotine on the Fox. Goes for another pin. 2. No. Fox still kicks out. Still defiant. Still rage from Clemens. Another kick to the spine. Brings her up to her knees. Pulls her back to her feet. Snap me a takedown the hard way right over the shoulders, using that height advantage and going back to that patented GB8 neck wrench. Clemens just inflicting more and more damage to the spine, to the head of the Fox, Owen.
Again, that strength is out.
Oh, wait a minute there.
Outpowering
Submission.
Fox here.
Submission there.
Yeah, that half camel clutch locked in, knee dug right into the back. Fox manages to get free.
Great counter there by the Fox. Very able submission wrestler in her own right. The rookie had enough about her to get out of Clemens' hold. Tattoo driver there. And a hip toss.
Clemens
There we
going for
go.
a pin again. No! Fox still not willing to surrender here.
Every pin, Clemens get closer to victory.
Headbutt.
Every act of defiance seems to enrage the giant. What a headbutt. Arm raised too early yet. Oh, what a counter! Over the top rope. Pure instinct.
Yeah.
This gives Fox a chance.
Fox really needs to think fast and dig down deep. Oh, well, we've seen this.
Oh,
That head scissor pile driver.
on
The
that
head
mat.
scissor DDT.
On the outside, Owen.
Yeah, that's a big difference maker here.
That could be it. With that move, the Fox could have literally outfoxed Cole Albert Clemens.
Looking to put an end to it. Sunset flip, and we all know what that means.
There we go.
The Fox cross locked in.
Deadly submission maneuver.
And Cole Albert Clemens surrenders.
Taps out. That high impact maneuver on the outside turned the table, and Fox never looked back with that Fox cross. What a submission for the rookie, and what a winner win over Cole Albert Clemens.
Oh yeah, a very hard fought victory there for Fox. Wants that women's championship back clearly. I mean, I thought it was all over after that tremendous Samoan drop from Cole Albert Clemens and the continuing onslaught afterward, but somehow Fox, knowing that clothesline was coming, ducked, sent Clemens over the top rope and managed to capitalise with that head scissor DDT, threw her back in and finished her off with the Fox cross.
Well, a Fox with two swift maneuvers.
Hang on a second, that's Alice Young
Wait a minute,
with
Alice
a steel
Young.
chair.
The master of the Tennessee Chicken Wing is here, and
She's
she
coming
has a
for-
steel chair
Wait,
in
no,
hand.
back out the ring, back in the ring. What the hell is she doing here?
Oh, I think she's trying to figure out the best way to get to the Fox. My God, what a shot with that chair. Fox, though, fighting back, takes a chair off Young.
What the
Hits
hell
the
is Young
canvas.
even doing here? Young's
Forearm
got to
smash to the back of the head. The Fox now.
head scissor DDT.
The move that won of that match takes out Young.
Now looking,
The attack backfires for Alice Young here, Owen.
yeah, Alice Young set to defend those tag team championships. I don't even know why she's out
Oh, wait a minute,
here.
no, Fox cross. Fox cross there to Alice Young. Well,
she
the master of the
instantly
Tennessee
taps.
Chicken Wing tap out. My word. What a
Carnage.
night we've had here on Mayhem.
Again, not even involved in that tag title match. These two women just want blood, it seems.
And Alice Young attacking the Fox here tonight at Mayhem, and the Fox foiling the attack and making Alice Young, the master of the Tennessee Chicken Wing, tap out her win.
Incredible stuff. And of course, let's not forget, that is the student of Alice Young right there, outsmarting the master. Once upon a time, that's the person who brought her into this game.
Never thought I would see the day where Fox would outstrip Alice Young, but we have seen it here tonight. Staggering. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we continue here tonight, and another Extreme Rules match, another rankings match.
Of course,
between
yes, the US tournament.
Thank you, we're in there. But the United States tournament between Warlord and Zach Fuller, and what a match this should be.
Well, yeah, the winner progresses to face Joe Freeman, and the winner of that match will face Brad Morse at Riot 9 for that United States title. Of course, it's not so simple for the Intercontinental one. They still have to face Cowboy Roy to get that title shot. These, however, surpass that. Face Brad Morse.
Well, Brad Morse has been United States champion for such a long time. I can't say I blame Adrian Goldman having a slightly different stipulation.
Well, Brad Morse's attitude as of late is that he can take on anyone they throw at him anyway, so why not test that theory?
Well, I know this man would love to test that theory. Warlord with his entourage, shall we say, he's made a lot of enemies in his past here in N.E.W.
Failed the first attempt to get that belt off Brad Morse. In for a second shot here tonight, if he can get past Zach Fuller.
Looking for redemption, looking for another shot. 6'2", 255 pounds, Akron, Ohio, former TV champion is a Warlord. Another member of the Enforcers, branching out on his own. Very successful, it has to be said, as a singles competitor so far here in N.E.W. Erwin.
Again, he's made it to this point in this tournament. Could he be the one to face Joe Freeman for that title shot?
I think that'd be a tremendous matchup. Warlord versus Joe Freeman is worthy of any pay-per-view, in my mind.
Well, this should be a tremendous match itself. It's the last match, you get to hear my soothing dulcet tones before I leave you with Max.
Well, main event Max will indeed rise again.
It's not getting over. Warlord here.
We have to survive this one first. Warlord needs to get past Zach Fuller before any of these things can happen. Before he even gets that chance, and Zach Fuller is no slouch in his own right.
But what a battle he's been through to get to this point. Essentially 2 matches.
Can you imagine it as well, in the psychological state of Zach Fuller? He thought he'd found allies, found new friends in the locker room in Xander Enterprise, only to be in his own eyes betrayed, leaves that group, and now has a match of this magnitude in such quick succession. What can be possibly going through the mind of Zach Fuller?
Well, still wearing a bandage around his head. Not a good sign.
5'10", 225.
I can't imagine what's going through his mind, to be honest.
Nor can I. Insane. You see that bandage pointed out there. Hackensack, New Jersey. He's a 2-time television champion, Zach Fuller.
Let's not forget the war these two men have already had over that championship. That was incredible to watch. The newcomer at the time, Zach Fuller, taking on, well, his name speaks for itself, Warlord.
Some would argue that rivalry brought some significance back to the to now defunct television championship.
Warlord going straight for that head.
And why wouldn't you? The injured head clearly a factor here in this matchup, and the Warlord going for blood straight away. 10 hard shots to the head of Zach Fuller on that top turnbuckle. The pad being rocked by the skull of Fuller. Oh my word. Picked up slam there. Speed and agility there by the Warlord. He's not just a powerhouse, Erwin. He's got it all.
Zach Fuller up on the rope there. Wrong place to be. And again, this could This could not be worse for Zach Fuller.
Runs those ropes.
Oh! Big knee. Didn't. Big everything from the Warlord. Oh, gut wrench overhead suplex. Beautifully executed there by the Man Beast.
Well, we're going for a pin. Only a 1. Fuller, despite all signs, seems to have some fight in him. Warlord quite keen to beat that out of him here. Bringing him back in the ring.
Oh, what a suplex. Brought in the hard way. The spine on fire. Warlord feeling confident and in control. Zach Fuller is hurting.
Again, he is quite used to Zach Fuller.
Oh my word!
That strength there. Zach Fuller writhing in pain.
It's like an exploder suplex there by the Warlord.
Incredible fall away slam, but almost like a pump handle. And yeah, combination of everything. Oh wait, Zach Fuller dodging the leg there.
Just the speed.
German suplex.
From nowhere, Fuller pulls out that German.
It's like he just woke up.
Gives himself a chance. Glutton for punishment seems Zach Fuller. Always seems to dig down deep.
Again,
Fight back.
No idea how bad that head injury actually is.
No idea how many injuries he's got in this match so far against the Warlord. Who's planning
Drop kick.
Oh, what a drop kick. He's planted his head into the mat so many times I've lost count. Oh.
Working on the knees now, trying to decrease.
Keep Warlord off that vertical base.
Yeah, decrease the vertical base. Warlord over the top rope to up here. Beautiful.
Shades of Los Luchadores. Goes Zach Fuller. Kick to the spine. On the attack to the Warlord, and I don't blame him.
He has taken Warlord by surprise here.
Wrenches that arm. Oh, what a shot.
Drop
Another
kick again.
Well executed by Fuller.
It's almost like a moonsault drop kick. Again, Extreme Rules. So go for it. Oh wait, hang on a second. That's, damn it, that's Troy Webster's music.
Troy Webster, what does Troy Webster want?
Well, of course, he made his thing about going after Zach Fuller here earlier on.
Troy Webster may try to make good his word here.
Fuller waiting for him. Oh God, he's behind him.
Oh wait a minute, no! Webster's there.
And again, his Extreme Rules. Like, oh, double arm DDT.
Shades of Cactus Jack.
We
Bang,
saw
bang.
that out in the bleachers not so long ago in that what was meant to be a table match. Warlord here, seeing a down Zach Fuller, going for a pin.
Well, Fuller might just be out for the count.
He is.
Bang bang, you're dead. Warlord has capitalised on that interference.
Troy Webster has just screwed Zach Fuller out of his US title shot.
Well, that's how you'll see it. I'm sure Troy Webster sees it as the first part of what could be a very violent revenge for Zach Fuller. Warlord won't care either way. Warlord has just stepped one step closer to a title opportunity, Erwin.
That's right, he will now face Joe Freeman. And we will find out who gets to face Brad Moss for that title. Can Warlord reach that height once again? Well, I've got to leave you.
Yeah, good luck with it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as my broadcast partner makes his way to the locker room area to get himself prepared for this matchup. Spits out his gum and takes a drink, and that's about it, basically. After a fortuitous victory there by Warlord, it has to be said, taking advantage of the interference by Webster. This should be a hell of a main event, a prelude to Riot 9 in that Iron Man Fatal 4-Way. What a match this should be between Red and Erwin. Red, of course, blaming Erwin for his hiatus, shall we say, his injury, which was caused, it should be said, by the current heavyweight champion.
Irwin has made it perfectly clear that Red agreed to the match, which in fairness Red did do. And anything that happened after that was just a heat of battle. Red did not accept that response and has been on a riotous run ever since, assaulting the CEO Adrian Goldman, interfering in several matches that had absolutely nothing to do with him, assault after assault after assault. And it's all been for this chance, this opportunity. I'm not even sure if what Red cares more about the title or getting his hands on the champion. You'll note there I said the champion and not the championship. Well, here he is, as psychotic as he is talented, as deranged as he is determined, as enigmatic as he is energetic. He is Red. He's 5'9", he's 231, he's from Great Falls, Montana. And he is a 3-time N.E.W. champion. Then was here. He tell you his longest run as a champion was 254 days. Of course I have to stay unbiased in this matchup between these two men. By the commands of our CEO Adrian Goldman. Irwin really has become a bit of a prize fighter with that championship. Will that be an advantage or a disadvantage? Red of course had that time on the shelf but has been back and active as of late. Bit of a mixed one, it has to be said. But this match will mean more. Well, the overall title days for Red as well, bearing in mind, ladies and gentlemen, in those 3 runs, is 254 days, and that is absolutely insane. And that basically speaks of this man's pedigree. He's been around the block once or twice, to say the least, and tonight he faces the man he claims significantly shortened what remains of his illustrious career, his nemesis, my broadcast partner, the current heavyweight champion of the world, Irwin. It's going to be a hellish, hellish night in Newcastle. Both these men, I hope, have put their affairs in order, because I've not ruled out death in this matchup. Well, here he is. A rumbling emerges from the crowd as a champion. Comes from the shadow. 5'9", 130 pounds from the industrial town of Barrow in Furness. What a trophy cabinet this man has. A former TV champion, 2-time hardcore champion, former cruiserweight champion, former United Kingdom champion, 3-time intercontinental champion, and of course former 4-time N.E.W. world heavyweight champion. His 4th run here. You see, of course, still in there. Still going. 126 days, incidentally, his longest one as a singles champion, was in the hardcore division, his spiritual home. 119 days as a continental champion, quite a run. And he's currently, of course this one is still ongoing, but currently stands at 95 days as N.E.W. world heavyweight champion. I'm throwing all these in here because I know everyone likes his stat monkeys. It's his unholy army of the night. When he finally does retire, those are going to be his stooges. You heard it here first from Main Event Max. It's Red versus Erwin. It's 1-on-1 at Mayhem with N.E.W. Castle. Carnage awaits. Absolute carnage. Shitopa rings the bell. Here we go. Lock up. Greg tries to tussle with the champion there. He got the better of him initially. Snapmare takedown finally by Erwin into the headlock. Oh, knee to the spine of Red there by Erwin. Lock up again. Working on that arm. Wrench. Hammerlock. Then separate. Third time Erwin gets the better of him. Hip toss. That time takes him down to the mat. Quick acknowledgement to the fans. Applaud their appreciation, but a big knee to Red, who takes an opportunity to take that cheap shot and gets a mixed reaction himself. Oh, springboard! What a lariat by Erwin. What a response, but I'll wait a minute. And it's Bad Brutes. It's Double B. It's the overpriced fighter, the purest striker, and N.E.W. today. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute too. Oh my word. Red was so close. Bad Brute. Music played. He came down to the ring, but there he is. You see him there. And Red was an inch away from stealing one right there. What a drop kick there by Erwin. What a response. Red rolls out the ring. Oh my dear God, what a corkscrew. Leg drop, whatever the hell you want to call it. Missile, suicidal, insanity drop. And a drop kick to follow. I just call that one the corkscrew insanity. Oh, flying shoulder by the champion. Strong legs there by Red. Big club to the back. Oh, what a gut wrench. Red not afraid to slow the pace of this one down, not afraid to take his time. Russian leg sweep, the champion may not let him. Middle rope, oh! Senton connects. Might not have got all of it, but he definitely connected. Kick to the sternum there. And the challenger, his nemesis, gut wrench overhead again by the champion. Coming with a plank, it's clear. Oh, what a counter there by Red. Circles his nemesis. Middle rope. High risk. What can he do here? Double axe handle. Red strikes. Another mixed reaction from the crowd. The champion pulls himself on the ropes. What a lariat. Right over the top. Sends Erwin flying. Shitopa starts his liberal count of 10, and Red follows the champion. A count out does not help Red. Neckbreaker. Well, a double one doesn't anyway. Big elbow to the head. Of course, if he incapacitates the champion, that's another matter entirely. The attack continues on the outside. The champion finally counters. Left, right, left again. Oh, what a right hand though by Red. What a shot by the redneck. Shitopa up to the count of 5. And this attack continues. Red stomping the mud hole in the champion. And he finally gets Red back in the ring at the count of 7. Counter by Red.
Going for a sleeper here. Sleeper hold there by Red. Russian leg sweep. Couldn't connect fully with the sleeper, so bring the champion down. Goes for a pin here. Not even a 1. And with enough ring presence just to kick out there. Oh my word. Hard shots there to the head of Irwin by Red. Oh, what a nip up by the champion. What a response, missing from that drop kick. The erratic style of the champion has cost him in the past, and it has again there. Red knows his enemy and got out the way. Oh, counter. Suplex. The Scouty, top rope, senton splash. Didn't get all of it, but got some of it. The champion not afraid to put his own body on the line. Oh, what a kick. Definitely got all of that one. What a shot to Red. Springboard. Oh, what a shot. Takes down Red like a stubborn tree in the wind. Springboard. Splash. Got all of that. Hit hard and hit strong. Did the champion. Back brute on the ring apron. Trying to cause some trouble. Ignored by the champion. Red drags himself back up. Oh, what a counter. Oh no, there we go, pin. Inside cradle. No. Counter there by Red. Off. Big knee to the gut. Middle rope he goes. And an elbow. What an elbow. Could that be the turning point on the champion? Steady, solid attack by the challenger. What a lariat by the champion. What a response. Taking Red down with one foul swoop. It's become a slugfest between these two men. It was always going to be. Oh, what a powerbomb. Could that be all? Go to the pin. Shitopado. All the interference. By Bat Brute on Mike Shitopa at the worst possible time for Irwin. Submission. Abba. Shitopa's full attention now. Irwin knows this might be his cleanest way, his easiest way of getting a victory. But can he get a submission here on Red? Will Red tap out to Irwin? No. Counters. Tries to get a pin here. But Red can't hold on. Finally takes advantage here. Guillotine to the champion. Go for a pin. Oddly, Bat Brute doesn't interfere with that one. Hard elbows again to the head of Irwin. Red's methodical attack continues. Oh, counter there, right hand life. Oh, what a counter by Red and what a right hand. The slugfest continues. Net breaker by Red. Oh, it's sunset powerbomb right off the ring apron. We've seen it so many times. The patented powerbomb doesn't make it any less vicious. Red will be feeling that, not for the first time in his career, I can assure you. Could that be the turning point in this matchup? What a maneuver. Oh my word. And the interference again. Absolute audacity there by Bat Brute, getting in the way of the champion in red. Red capitalizes on that distraction. Oh, the snake eyes right into the top turnbuckle. The champion has been busted wide open by that maneuver. Recovers on backdrop. Blood down his face. Misses with a springboard splash, but recovers. The elastic body of the champion, infamous in N.E.W. Oh, kick, and again chopping down Red. Stalking his nemesis, stalking his prey. He's bleeding. He knows he needs to end it. Oh, wait a minute, submission, triangle hold, here we go. Triangle choke. This could be it. This could be the submission he was looking for. Red's trying to fight out of it. Red is scrambling for his life. Has Irwin got enough in the tank to make him submit? Red no powers. Look at the power by Red. Oh, what a slam to the champion. Might have took everything Red had, but he got out of that triangle chokehold. German suplex, holds on bridge, beautiful, Shatopa's down too. No! The Bat Brute interfered with that count. He was on his way into the ring almost certainly there, and he is becoming an issue in this matchup for the champion. Clearly in the corner of Red here. Oh, hard shot there. Left forearm smash by Red. Still in this thing is the challenger. Oh my word, what a rib breaker. Another hard shot to follow. This match, as predicted, has got brutal. The champion is losing a lot of blood. Signals the end. See what Red has to say about that. Drags himself up on the outside. Oh, what a hard forearm there. Oh no, what a springboard splash, my God, on the outside. The carnage was inevitable. They took both men out. Sweet Jesus. Suicidal tendencies from the champion. Shatopa stern telling off. Irwin will completely ignore Mike Shatopa, I can guarantee you that. Top rope he goes once again. Chaos ensues in N.E.W. Mayhem is mayhem. Oh, what a shoulder block. Almost like a flying headbutt. Took out Red nonetheless. Irwin clearly done himself some damage though. What a main event at Mayhem here tonight. Bat Brute still down there. What chaos could he cause still? Oh, inverted DDT. Big leg drop. Kick to the sternum. Runs those ropes. Oh, and another swinging net breaker. Catching Red on the way up, goes for a pin. Shatopa's down. 2. Yes, that's enough. That final swinging neck breaker was the final nail in Red's coffin. The busted open champion has done enough to beat down his nemesis for today. Red will get another chance at Riot 9. What a powerbomb that was. Brutality, you see another shot of it there. The champion stands firm. His enemy slain, but not dejected. He will be back. But tonight, Mayhem is Irwin's night. What a night it's been. What a main event. Thank you for joining us. I'm Max Radix. Good night.